Cocktails. I'm your host, Eric Schomer, and my co-host, Doug Peterson, and today we're making the Fruit Bowl Bonanza.
I'm excited.
You know why this is so exciting?
I'm bonanza-y excited.
I don't know what this is going to taste like.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I have a guess.
It's going to taste like
It's gonna
this?
taste like that.
Kinda.
So, yesterday, linked probably above, there's we made a puree, and this is mangoes, strawberries, pears.
Yes, 2 of them. One ripe, one not so much.
And
I remember that
pineapple
episode
juice.
too. I was like, I was there.
It was like you were there like 5 minutes ago. So we're gonna use that. We're gonna build it in a tiki glass.
Yep.
We're gonna shake just the rest of these ingredients.
Okay.
Then we'll build it in here.
Okay.
We're only gonna need probably 4 to 6 ounces of this stuff.
Okay.
Which is why I brought this.
Okay.
Rather than measuring like one by one.
Do you need your
All you
shaker?
need is 2 of
Yeah,
those. Don't those do 2 ounces?
2 what?
Don't those
2,
measuring
4.
cups do 2 ounces?
Yeah. This is a bigger one. So, this recipe has 4 ounces of light rum, 2 ounces of dark rum, 1 ounce of Orgeat almond syrup, and 1 ounce of lime.
I don't know, I like Orgeat better.
It does, because it sounds good. So, the idea behind this, if you've been watching, if you've been following along, is being able to prepare ahead for a party. You're gonna have a party, you wanna make a punch or some sort of flavorful awesomeness, like awesome in a glass, right? But you don't always wanna do it all at once or on demand, because nothing sucks more than when you have to make 5 of these all at once.
Right.
So the idea being, you prep all this maybe a day in advance, maybe 2 weeks, put it in the freezer if you want to, and then you could build this before the party in a larger quantity than we're doing, because I don't want to waste that much alcohol. Then you combine them at that last second, sort of like Shazam. I don't know.
Wonder Twins?
Yeah. And then, did you use this yet?
No.
Did I use this yet?
Nope. Not that I was aware of.
All right.
I didn't see you. You got the lime juice.
I did.
Yep.
And the end result is going to be something that I hope tastes good. Never made this recipe. Made it myself based on just what I think should look good.
Yeah.
I think we sat down and we
You have some
theorized.
experience doing this, don't you?
Yeah, a little
Yeah.
bit. So, and it was kind of like, well, I never brought my stupid scoop up. I thought it would make,
I like it.
it was sort of like a recipe for every good cocktail, kind of the greatest hits.
Yeah.
A bunch of these things all put together, hidden within the puree.
Yep.
And you're done.
Okay.
You can't go wrong.
You can try to.
I always try to go wrong.
Could have used lime instead of
Lemon?
lemon instead of lime.
Could have, but I didn't.
Right.
Did you ever have a bartender do that?
No.
No.
Oh, just now. But you're not a bartender.
Not even close. We get some ice in there. Now,
Yep.
I think we add our puree first
Okay.
because I can. So I'm thinking, see if I could, I'm gonna try 5 ounces right in between the 2 measures of which I suggested.
Yep.
I just wanna, figure out how much it's gonna fill in here.
Yep.
Fills a lot.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Yep.
Did you expect to get all of that in here? Okay.
I don't think so. I mean, you can, technically, you're making drinks for a lot more people. This is just kind of a subcategory.
6 ounces of rum in a drink. Yeah, that would
That
be
would hurt
good.
you.
No. Well, yeah.
All right.
That looks
Alright.
weird.
It looks crazy. It looks like ground up people.
Lovely.
No, it does not look like ground up people. Please, if we could, I know you're not going to edit that out, but if there's something you should.
It's like turning into its own
Doug
creation.
knows what roundup people look like, and it does not look like that.
I know. It's like, yeah, they start to look like that after you get them in the hydrochloric acid, but not right when you ground them up.
Let's see what happens.
I was going to say, do you want a straw?
Ground up people in the tiki godhead. It's a sacrifice.
You get the tasty bits. Watch out for those. You probably do need a straw if you want to do it the right way. You offered to get a straw, and then you went and took a sip anyway.
That's because you already did.
Oh, I see. I set precedence. Is that not potent?
Wow.
Strawberries,
Yeah.
brown sugar,
Yes.
blackstrap.
Blackstrap actually really comes through hard.
4 ounces of light rum. The blackstrap will come through hard. That's what it does.
I would reconsider on the blackstrap in this.
What is wrong with you and blackstrap?
I don't.
I gotta use Myers. This is blackstrap rum. Blah blah blah.
Okay.
Go ahead. I'm
The
listening.
blackstrap has a very, 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 almost like the absinthe, where when you put absinthe in something, that's all you're gonna taste. The blackstrap has that type of quality to its taste. It will cut through anything with that astringent
brown sugar,
molasses. It just
you
know,
don't get strawberries.
not as much as I get from the blackstrap.
Do you
I
not
don't get
kick-
strawberries from the blackstrap. I do.
I understood what you meant.
I did too, but I
figured
just want to clarify.
I didn't have to correct you. It's got.
Because I mean, the puree itself was so good. The flavors of the fruits and everything came out.
Do you think any dark rum would make that a dark rum? Does it need less dark rum, or is it just that specific dark rum that's your problem?
I think that you could go full on light rum, and just let the
6 ounces of light rum, or just take out the 4 ounces. The thing is, then you end up, because there's so much fruit here.
Yeah.
It's going to be a heavy drink, right? So when you're finished this, the safe part is you're probably going to be full, a little bit, because it's heavy. It's got a lot of fruit in it.
Yep.
It does have a kick right in the jaw, but if you pull out that dark rum, and if you don't put anything else in, it's only 4 ounces of rum, and then people are like, it's not strong enough.
Maybe I should clarify and say I would have liked to have tasted more of the puree than the alcohol.
It's easy to do.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
I mean,
just put less in, yeah. But at the same time, I think that you would be able to make the specific beverage with that much alcohol in it without it coming through as much. And I just blame the blackstrap. But that's like,
I mean, you could blame
My
the blackstrap
opinion.
because I think maybe if you tone that down to ½ ounce, you'll
Yeah.
still get some of it, but it's not going to be as explosive.
Do you like it?
Yeah, because I can eat it.
You could have put a flavored rum in there.
Yeah, actually it is. It's kind of like
Then
a
it-
fruit roll
You
up.
could have put a flavored rum in there. Then it wouldn't have come through as much.
Yeah, if you did like a coconut rum,
Or a mango.
mango rum. I didn't want to use a mango
Strawberry.
rum because mangoes are already in there.
Yeah.
Real mangoes, and I feel like bringing real mangoes and too much artificial mango, if that's what you call it, you lose the point of putting the real mango in there.
Do you think that you should have blended a little bit more so you don't have as
You know
many
what?
chunkies?
I don't think I can.
I personally don't have any issues with.
No, I don't think that blender can do that.
Oh, okay.
I have a smaller blender that would probably do it better.
Yep.
But with the amount I had,
Yep.
to blend it, I need to do like 7. I'd probably have to blend the mangoes and then blend like each one separately because it's a tiny one. If you have a juicer at home, I think that would. If you can make like a thick, rich thing,
Yeah.
like really juice
I don't
it
know
up.
about juicing it. Well,
No?
maybe.
Cuisinart,
Cuisinart?
I hear, is a good idea. Well, yeah. So that is. But this is a little more homemade. In a big punch bowl, it might be kind of neat, especially if you put it in smaller glasses. But if people don't like chunks in their
You
drink,
could go out to, I don't know, whatever stores that you have that sells fish bowls. You can actually get a fish bowl. You can, put a bunch of this in a fish bowl and punk a bunch of the liquor in the
Right.
fish bowl. And then give everybody straws and everybody gets to drink out of the fish bowl.
and
Is that not a good idea?
when you do that,
Damn good idea.
I would also suggest
Getting
cutting
a
up
fish?
pineapples.
Getting fish.
No,
okay.
like a couple Japanese fighters.
Yeah.
No, cutting up some pineapples and stuff and putting those in there with some orange slices on it or something
Oh,
like
yeah.
that, and just throw it in and make a whole. But I mean, you could. Those are possibilities that you could do if you don't
Long
want
That's
this
what I
straws.
recipe.
thought too. Justin says, good way to get herpes, Doug.
From
Get
fish?
herpes? From fish
all
bowls?
drinking from the fish bowl.
Oh, but Scorpio, everybody does this. When you get drunk, the alcohol
get
kills
The
it.
alcohol kills the herpes.
That's impossible.
Yeah, see, it's impossible.
Yeah, I think you need to have like some skin-on-skin action for some herpes
You
exchange.
need to keep your own straw.
Yeah, just don't switch straws.
Write your name on your straw.
And just put it lower so that you don't lick it off.
Yeah.
Because then you've got ink on your face, you don't know which straw is yours, and you look like an idiot.
Anyways, are we wrapping this up?
Let's wrap it up. Last note make it something like this. If you don't like chunks, blend it harder. If you don't like brown, the dark rum,
Solid.
yeah, you can. If you don't like the dark rum, you can bring it down. The goal is take something, puree it, make your own recipe, put it out, and people probably aren't going to complain. Use fresh fruit, some alcohol. People are going to love you.
Yeah. They already love you anyway.
Right.
They'll love you harder or more.
Don't have one.
You don't have a question of the day?
Nope.
No.
Slackers.
What's your favorite fish?
Does Doug have a dog?
No.
No.
I just happen to know.
Yes.
but-
Name Doug.
No.
I would probably have figured it out by now if you had a dog.
Yeah.
He's actually a secret backdoor dog keeper. He's got one in a closet
Yes, and
someplace.
he named it Cooter.
Yeah, if I had a dog, its name would be Cooter. Because I think that's the best dog name you could ever possibly come up with.
So I think the question of the day of do you have herpes is probably a
No.
bad one.
Seriously, what's your favorite kind of fish? Not to eat, to actually watch
Yeah.
in
There
a
you go.
bowl.
Good.
Anything saltwater.
Saltwater fish.
Saltwater fish are so
like
much
those-
cooler than
those-
fresh
Or
fish.
freshwater.
Those purple ones
No.
with the
I don't know any
the angel
saltwater
fish.
ones. Sure.
Angelfish.
That's
You know,
a
like-
freshwater, yeah. Angelfish?
No, like big purple ones.
I have a beta.
Really?
Yeah.
Just floating around in his tub.
Well, no, unfortunately I had to leave him in North Carolina, but he's awesome. I taught him to eat food, eat his fish food off my finger.
You taught him to eat food.
Yeah, and
How do you do that? Easy. You make him starve, and then you
and-
go. You got to touch my finger if you want the food.
Yeah, kind of. And he lets me pet him.
Because
he's
he
a
doesn't have
beta.
arms to keep you away.
No, he swims up. He's like, "Hey, what's going on?"
It's like,
I
"Hey,
think because
Doug."
he thinks he's gonna get anyway.
Question of the day:
Digress.
what's your favorite fish?
Yeah,
I don't
As a
like
pet.
as a pet,
as a pet,
not to eat.
right?
My favorite fish as a pet:
Yeah.
salmon.
Nice.
No, I don't really know. I like those Japanese fighter fish. That's pretty cool. Or
Okay.
maybe a mud puppy.
Okay.
Anyway, everydaydrinkers.com. We're teaching you how to drink.
Keep